वसुतं देवं
वसुदेवसुतं देवं
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुलारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः नमो नमः. Good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are joining. We have made inroads into the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Dvadasho Adhyayah, 12th chapter. 12th chapter follows from the 11th chapter where Sri Krishna introduced the word bhakti. Bhaktiyastu anyaya shakya aham evam vidorjuna. Without bhakti you cannot realize me. So it prompted Arjuna to ask question on bhakti yoga. And Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata, one of the central pieces of Mahabharata. Like any Bhagavad Gita is an operating instruction for our life. It talks about yoga, how to eat. It talks about the food, what type of food you have to eat, what type of friends you have to make, what time you have to get up, what time you have to sleep. And in that how to do the action, what is devotion, what is knowledge, what is Raja Yoga, what is Karma Yoga, what is meditation, how to sit for meditation. It talks about all dimensions of our life, whatever is needed, whatever is your background, it gives a solution for your situation. Everyone has a unique situation, everyone is different, and this Bhagavad Gita gives a different solution for different people according to their requirement. And one such story we have been covering in Mahabharata. We are covering so many stories. One is Duryodhana. He when the war was imminent, Shalya, Yudhishthira's uncle, Madri's brother, was coming to join Pandavas. Duryodhana came to know Shalya is coming there to meet Pandavas. He was coming with one Akshohini, big battalion of Sainyas, with soldiers. He was coming. Duryodhana knew that one. He put up a guest house along the way and gave a royal treatment. Shalya said, whoever, I am so happy with so much of facility, so much of comfort, so much of care has been taken to make sure that all our army and myself are so comfortable. Whoever has organized, I am on their side. Duryodhana was waiting to hear that one. Immediately he showed his face. It was me who showed. So he said it was me who organized. Then Shalya was in predicament. He had given a word. He could not go back. Okay, I will join. I have given you a word. Okay, I will fight for you. And at the same time, Shalya went to Yudhishthira and told, great mistake has been committed by me. I was got bribed, tempted. Here business dealings are done over a meal. On a meal, millions of dollars of contract is signed. And same thing Shalya told Yudhishthira, I was succumbed to my senses and I agreed to join Kaurava's party. I apologize for that one. But he said, my heart is on your side. Then Yudhishthira did not object also. And Yudhishthira said, when the war happens, you become a charioteer of Karna and help us win the battle. Shalya said, okay, I am on their side physically, mentally on your side, I will do my best. Shalya was known for his mace, Gada Yuddha. He was the third most, Duryodhana himself says, first is nobody can match Bhima. Bhimascha Balabhadrascha. First is best is Bhima. Second best was Balrama. Third best was Kichaka. Third best was Shalya. Fourth best was Kichaka. There is no fifth one. Duryodhana himself said, nobody can match Bhima. He was the best, but the third best was Shalya. Shalya was so popular in his the war on the mace, Gada Yuddha. And when the war was happening after 10th day, Bhishmacharya fell down. Bhishma Parva, there are 5 Yuddha Parvas. The 5 are called as the prelude to Yuddha. Adi Parva, Vana Parva, then Virata Parva, Udyoga Parva, and then Adi Parva, then Sabha Parva. Second one is Sabha Parva, then Vana Parva, and Virata Parva, and the fifth one Udyoga Parva. And after that 5 Parvas for the war, Bhishma Parva, Drona Parva, Karna Parva, Shalya Parva, Sauptika Parva. Parva means here Bhishma Parva means Bhima fell down. Drona Parva means Drona fell down. Karna Parva means Karna fell down. And Shalya Parva means Shalya fell down. And Sauptika Parva means Duryodhana went into deep sleep. And the 5 Parvas, after 10 days, Bhishma fell down. After next 5 days, after Drona fought for 5, he was a commander-in-chief. After 5 days, Drona also fell down. And Karna Parva, for 2.5 days, he was the commander-in-chief. When he fought the war on the 16th day, and against the Arjuna also, he lost. He lost against Bhima also. Bhima defeated him 21 times. 21 times he defeated, and end of the day, Duryodhana went to his camp in the evening. I thought, you are our savior. Yeah, I am very disappointed with how we are going with the war. We are losing the battle. And Karna said, you don't know my capacity. I am better than Karna. Why? Better than Arjuna. Why Arjuna is winning? Because he has Krishna on his side. Krishna is a great warrior, great charioteer. He has a great charioteer. If I had a charioteer like Krishna, nobody would conquer me. I have the Divya Astra given by from Indra is there. My chariot is called as Vijaya, given by my Guru Parashurama. Parashurama, he had given my bow, and my quiver is unemptying, always get filled. I have that blessing from my Guru. I have that one. Why worry? Only thing drawback, I don't have a proper charioteer. If I had a right charioteer, and like Krishna, I am unstoppable. What Karna said was right. You need Karna. Arjuna had a right guide, right guru, right charioteer. So Arjuna was winning. Duryodhana had that opportunity when he and Arjuna went to Krishna. Krishna asked Duryodhana what he wanted, whether he wanted all his army or himself. Duryodhana chose his army rather than Krishna. He thought from God, millions, he was counting the millions, that is more important than Krishna himself. What Krishna alone can do. I want his millions of army people, I wanted them. Krishna said, so be it. Now Karna is pointing out, you did a grave mistake. You did not choose Krishna. So Duryodhana asked, what is the solution? He said, ask Shalya to become our chariot, my charioteer. Shalya was a great king. So charioteer means becoming like a driver. Duryodhana went to Shalya and started glorifying, you are the best. You are the best. I am so fortunate that you are on side. We wanted help from you. He asked, what was that? He said, you become my commander-in-chief Karna's charioteer and we want you. Then he pretended that he was so angry, he shot up with red bloodshot eyes. He said, what are you? If had anyone else spoken about this one to me, I would have chopped off their head. I am the king and crowned king. Karna is a son of a charioteer. You want a king to become a charioteer's driver? No way. Get away from here, get lost. Give respect. You should know how to give respect. Duryodhana knew the art of communication and he said, cunningly, he was very cunning, and he said, who said becoming a charioteer is inferior position? Look at Krishna. He said charioteer to Arjuna. Krishna is so great and Arjuna is so small. Krishna has become. We regard you as a Krishna. Then and Duryodhana said, I will tell you a story also. Duryodhana knew all Puranas. He had studied also. The application part is a failure, but theoretically he knew everything. He told, I will tell you a Purana story. There was a Tripurasura, the great Tripura, the Tripurasura, one Asura was there creating havoc. All Devas went to Shiva for destroying this Tripurasura. He was creating lot of havoc. Tripura means the gold, silver and copper. All the prosperities, whatever wealth was there, this Asura had usurped, and living had become very impossible for good people. So they approached Shiva, and Shiva said, I need a proper charioteer. I myself cannot win the battle. So he went to Brahma and requested Brahma and bowed down to him and said, I am your son, you are great. Please help me become my charioteer. And please help me in winning. And Brahma and Shiva went to Vishnu, said, we need a proper arrow. Vishnu himself became an arrow. And they fought the battle. Shiva killed Tripurasura. So Shiva's another name is Tripurari. Krishna's another name is Murari. Shiva's another name is Tripurari. Tripurari, one who has killed the Tripurasura, Shiva's another name. Duryodhana says the Brahma is much bigger than Shiva. Didn't he become a charioteer? And when Brahma could become a charioteer, Brahma is bigger than Shiva, he became a charioteer. You are, of course, so big than Karna. What is wrong in you becoming a charioteer? And it is not an inferior position like Brahma has become, you also become. That make us proud. And hearing that one, Shalya was pleased. And he pretended, if that is the case, if it is not inferior position, what you said, if you say that way, I will agree to become a charioteer. But on one condition, Karna should not question me. Whatever I do, he should listen. The moment he disobeys or questions, I will walk out. Duryodhana said, okay. And he told Karna not to question Shalya. Whatever he says, you just listen to him. So, Shalya was the charioteer and he started along the way and he started telling Karna, I see a lot of bad omens. I don't think you are going to win. Look at these horses. They are stumbling. I think it's a bad omen. And he said, my left eye is throbbing. I think it's a bad omen. I think you are going to get killed. And he said to Karna, you never have won against Arjuna. What hopes you have to win the battle? You are sure a loser. When Gograhana, when you fought Arjuna, single-handedly defeated the whole Kaurava army, you ran away. Do you think you are going to win? And every possible occasion, Karna was sitting behind, he was seething. But he could not say anything. He was demoralizing every step. Demoralizing every step. The moral of the story, who is your guide? Whom you choose your guide to be? Guide to be one who is always pulling you down, make you disappointed. Is that person a role model? Or you are taking somebody who lifts the game of your life as a role model? Karna chose Shalya was as a role model, as a guide every step, discouraged Karna. On the other token, Sri Krishna was Arjuna's guide. Shishyasteham shadimam tvam Arjuna says, I am thy disciple, you are my charioteer, you are my guru. Shadimam prapadya. He says, please guide me. Arjuna chose the right charioteer, won the battle of the life, and it's a message for us. Who is your teacher? Who is your guide? Who is your role model? Whether your success or failure is according to your teacher. In the scriptures talk about you must have a teacher in your life. Do not lead a life without having a teacher, guide. But at the same time, it is also very important what type of teacher you have determines whether you are successful or failure in life. Arjuna uvacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktasvam paryupasate echapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Arjuna asked the question when Sri Krishna concluded the 11th chapter. He asked the question, Tesham ke yo bhaktvasam ye chapyaksharam avyaktam Tesham ke, who is better? Who is better? Evam, whether worshipping you single-pointedly, ekadesha, having a Ishtadevata is better, or in the 11th chapter you showed me the cosmic form. You are everywhere. Should I contemplate on you everywhere? Should I contemplate on you everywhere, or should I have a Ishtadevata and only contemplate on that one? It's Arjuna asked the direct question. He had seen the Vishwarupa, cosmic form, Lord everywhere. Sarvata pani padam tat. Hands, eyes, everywhere. Should I see you everywhere and contemplate, or do the bhakti on you everywhere, or have a Ishta Devata and contemplate on that one? Which one is better? Shri Krishna says, our human mind is limited and divine God's mind is unlimited. For the limited mind, it is very difficult to comprehend the unlimited. So, Sri Krishna talks about Maya Veshyamano Ema Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddaya Parayopeta Te me Yuktatama Mataha Maya Aveshya Mano Emam. Sri Krishna gives with no ambiguity in his words. Contemplate on the single pointed. Me, alone with the Ishta Devata. Me as your Ishta Devata. Aveshya, Maya Veshya, Aveshya Mano Emam. On your Ishta Devata. Keeping me as your chosen idol. And always contemplate Nitya Yukta Upasate. Shraddaya Parayo Peta. Think of me as the highest. Paraya Upa Te. Contemplate on me as the highest. Upasana. Contemplate on me as a Upasana, as the highest. That is the best. Best. Single pointed. And as the Parayo Peta. Shraddhaya with faith and thinking of me as the highest, do the upasana, that is the best. Sri Krishna further says, if you do think of me everywhere, trying to do the bhakti, contemplate, meditate on me as being everywhere, Sri Krishna says, that is also possible, but a lot of pitfalls. Chances of getting misguided is large. Getting lost is much is there. And yetvakshara anirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutastha achalam dhruvam. Sarvatra Gama Achintyancha, one who is there everywhere, cannot be comprehended. He is there everywhere. The situation keeps on changing. I see this one, next moment I see different one, and keeping the mind on one who is everywhere, Dhruvam, Tvakshara Anirdeshyam, without any particular focus. Pariyupasate, that also is possible, but how to do that one? To do that one, you need lot of mind power. You need lot of sense control. Sanniyam indriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha. That way also you can do, but lot of control over your mind is required. Control over the senses. Control over the talking is required. Lot of tapas is required. Lot of tapas is required. Prakriti Tattva. If you are doing the Prakriti Tattva or Devi Upasana, so much a process is so rigid. So rigid. If you do not follow it meticulously, repercussions are there. Whereas Sri Krishna in the earlier chapter also talks about I am very easy. Reaching me is very easy. Even there is some deviations, there is no repercussion. He says, if you are going on the other one who is everywhere without any particular point of object of contemplation, you are contemplating on unthinkable, and to do that one, you need the tapas, severe tapas. You have to follow a strict discipline in your life, in the body level, mind level, and speech level, and dedicating your life completely for the welfare of others. Shri Krishna says, by doing that one, klesho adhikarastesha avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkam dehavad viravapyate. With your limited mind, it is very difficult to focus on unthinkable. Unthinkable, many people they say just close your eyes and you're meditating. Object of contemplation is required. Meditation is not closing the eyes. Just closing the eyes is not meditation. And Shri Krishna says, klesho adhikarastesha. If you just close your eyes, you will nothing but doze off. It's a hard path, difficult path for deha vadbira, for humans. Human mind, it is difficult. Shri Krishna gives that advice to all of us. Therefore, Shri Krishna says, advises Arjuna, advises all of us, yetu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha ananye naiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. Yetu sarvani karmani, therefore sarvani karmani, do everything for me. Mai sanyasya matparaha, throw your body, mind and soul to me. Sanyasya, sannyasa, I told last week, is pledging. Like pledging our asset to the bank to get additional loan. Shri Krishna says, pledge yourself to me, matparaha, for me as the highest. Para means highest. Ananye naiva yogena, you are not getting distracted. Today you are contemplating here. When you have the Ishtadevata, you have to stick to that one, not to go here and there. That is, if you are shifting from one Ishtadeva to another one, is called as Anya Yoga. It is called as Anya Yoga. Here Shri Krishna says Ananya Yoga. You are not changing the goal post. Focus is fixed. Focus is fixed. The Ishtadevata, Supreme Lord, I am invoking the Supreme Lord in my Ishtadevata. On Monday we have a yoga retreat. The theme is Prana Pratishtapana. What is that Prana Pratishtapana? What does it Shri Krishna is trying to say? How we can do in our life? Ananye naiva yogena, ananye Shri, ananye Prana Pratishtapana, your Ishtadevata. On that one, contemplate on me alone. Mam dhyayanta upasate. Anya yogena, ananya yogena, not here and there, contemplate on me alone. If you do, what happens? When you have Ishtadevata, focus is fixed. How to do the Prana Pratishtapana on your Ishtadevata? How to do that one? For Shri Krishna says, for that person, Tesha aham samodartha mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. If you have Anya Devata, other Devas as your Ishta Devata, nobody can, they can give you limited fruit. Their sign of authority is there, they can give up to their signing authority. But no Devatas have a signing authority to give moksha. Other devatas, they can give us the fruits which will make us go around the cycle of birth and death again and again. Yesterday I talked about cycle of birth and death. I talked about, but to come out of the cycle of birth and death, no devata have that signing authority. Nobody can give except Bhagavan. Lord himself, Shiva, they prayed to Brahma, many Rakshasas. He said, sorry, it is beyond my sign of authority. They prayed to Shiva many times. Shiva says, sorry, I can give what I have. That part, it is, even I don't have permanent immunity. When I myself do not have, how can I give? Sri Krishna says, Tesha aham, one who has come to me single-pointedly, Samuddarta, one who has taken to me, taken the refuge in me completely, I will take that person out of the cycle of coming and going. After Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Man Prapadyate, after millions of life, Sri Krishna says, tired of coming and going. I thought I am established, my job has gone. I thought I am established, settled in my life, something happened. I thought everything is going rosy, something has happened. I think I am good, old age has set in. I think I am settled now, no problem. Death is staring at me, scared. Coming and going. And Krishna says, after Jnani is the one tired of this coming and going. Same thing, same story, but only the characters have changed. Sri Krishna says, for those Jnanis who have realized the shortfalls in this worldly life, we sooner or later, Sri Krishna says, a Jnani realizes that one. I give the freedom for that one. Bhavami Nachirat Partha, those who seek me, I give that freedom. Sri Krishna says how to do the bhakti. The 12th chapter has only 20 slokas, and I urge everyone to memorize. Our student and teacher of Anandavana, Yadunandan Acharya, he has recorded nicely and sent it, and he is the faculty in the Gurukula, and listen to that one and how to say that one properly, and try to learn. Repeat after me. Mayeva manadasva Mai buddhim niveshaya Nivashisyasi mayeva Ata urdvam na samshayah. Sri Krishna says, seek me. How? Maya eva. Me alone. Not to, if you are after limited benefit, antavattu palam tesham bhavat alpamedasam. People of limited intellect, they are satisfied with some crumbs thrown at them. Limited fruits, they are happy, whereas Jnani never settles for crumbs. He wants the whole share. Shri Krishna says, Maya eva, mana adastva, seek me. Take delight in me, take delight in higher possibilities in life. Bring your buddhi, intellect. And intellect is the decision-making faculty, and mana buddhi. Mana means untrained mind and trained mind. Bring your mind and intellect on me alone. Having established in me, ata urdvam, undoubtfully you start moving upward in your life. No turning back, no regret in your life, having embarked on this journey. For other one, I may go to on a temple run, go that one, ask that one, this one, whatever I asked I got. Then what? After 2 days, I'm again sulking. I'm not happy. I wanted better. I'm happy getting something and not happy. Getting something not happen. I'm not happy. Again disappointed. I thought I'm the most luckiest. Like in the television they talk about, I am the most luckiest. I have won the election. After few days, I'm disappointed. This is not what I wanted. So, whatever you get, you are not on an upward journey. Sri Krishna says, having sought me, never going back. You are on the Ata Urdhvam na samshayaha. Without doubt, you are moving upward in your life. Ata chittam samadatum.
Atachittam samadatum
Na shaknoshi mai sthiram.
na shaknoshi mayi stiram
Abhyasa yogena tato.
abhyasa yogena tato
Mamichaptam dhananjaya.
mamichaptam dhananjaya.
And the how we are brought up. Now, the Nagendra also talking about, I have brought up for 45 years this way. To undo, it takes time. Though Shri Krishna has said, whatever years we have brought up, 70 years we have been thinking this way. Now, if you are asked to do that one, contemplate on single pointed, it is very difficult. That is how we brought up. My parents asked me to do this one, my friends asked me to do that one, my other teacher told me like this. We have conditioned that way. If you are not able to pick up on the first option Sri Krishna has given, he gives the second option. Ata chittam. If you can't fix your mind and intellect and chitta on your me, samadatum, mai shaknoshi, na shaknoshi, is not possible. Abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. Go through the abhyasa. Last week I talked about swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is required. Reflect on the scriptures. Reflect on the scriptures. Go through the scriptures. Not just read some English commentary. Somebody has written the English commentary according to their frame of mind. They have written, and if a couple of people are also talking the same, I believe that that is the absolute. Abhyasa means try to learn first and for yourself. Make an effort. Contemplate on that one. Contemplate on that one, and Sri Krishna talks about in the second chapter how to do that one. You have to do the abhyasa. Abhyasa, why you have to in the one pointed in the second chapter he talks about all wise people talk the same in the same language, whereas the others talks about in the second chapter. I will pick up that sloka. It is it is Vyavasayatmika buddhi yekeha kurunandana. Then Bahushaka hi anantatma buddhayo avyavasayinam. The wise people, knowers, always talk about the same thing. Whatever scriptures they read, they get the inner meaning. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. One who has dived deep, never get carried away by the outer meaning of the scriptures. They see the synergy in all scriptures. It is all talking about the same thing. Talking about the greatness of the Lord. They talk about that one. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. Bahushakahi, one who has not read, only sees that so different, that scripture talks about this one, this I'm so confused. Sri Krishna talks about Abhyasa Yoga. Abhyasa, you have to study the scriptures first hand to understand the inner meaning. Vyavasaya, Yatmika, Buddhi, all knowers talk the same. And then Sri Krishna further says, Abhyasepya asamarthosi. My intellect also is not good. I cannot read. I don't understand. I can't dive deep into the study of the scriptures. I don't have intellectual stamina. So, Sri Krishna says, if you do not have that ability also, first he said, come to me, think of me, put your mind and intellect on me. If it is not possible, do the study of the scriptures. It will talk about why you have to bring your mind to me. Even if you can't read the scriptures and understand, then he talks about Abhyasepya asamarthosi.
Abhyasepya asamarthosi.
Matkarma paramo bhava.
Matkarma paramo bhava.
Madartamapi karmani.
Madartamapi karmani.
Kurvam siddhim avapyasi. Even if you can't read but understand yourself, you need a teacher. Without a teacher, you won't understand the message of the scriptures. The inner message of the scriptures won't open up like a message in the newspaper article. The scriptures never talk about the profound truth hidden deep within so openly. You need to understand the three languages, Darshana Bhasha, Guhya Bhasha and Samadhi Bhasha. What it is trying to convey, to understand that one, you need a teacher. You need a teacher to understand. Without a teacher, in the Vedavyasa himself says, if you want to go to hell, try to read the scriptures yourself. Lead you, mislead you. Unless you have a teacher as guidance, you can't understand the script. You have a teacher, you cannot understand the hidden meaning. You have to serve the teacher. Teacher won't give the knowledge straight away. Teacher also tests the sincerity, commitment of the student. Many people, they want a quick fix. I want to do a teacher's training and run away with the certificate. It is not a certificate business, it is a lifelong commitment. In the Upanishad also talks about in the story of Satyakama, it is it talked about Uddalaka, Satyakama also and Uddalaka. Uddalaka also, they served the teachers for years. The teacher did not talk about the Shastras directly. They asked them to look after the cattle. And this cattle, you come back after multiplying this cattle to 100. No Upadesha, no class, only do the chores. Cattle and looking after the cattle. After 10 years, 20 years, teacher with a touch used to impart the knowledge, they used to get the realization. It is talked about Uddalaka story, Satyakama story. Be one of the classes I will talk about. Sri Krishna talks about Tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshinaha. You have to surrender to the teacher. Prostrate before the teacher. Surrender your ego. You may be a multimillionaire. Nothing compared to the knowledge of the teacher. In front of the knowledge, your all material wealth is insignificant. You have to become humble. not to show off in front of the teacher with your prosperity, in front of the knowledge. All your outer prosperity is insignificant. Pranipatena, pariprashnena, serve, humility, and ask the question to know, not to test the teacher. Upadekshyanti. After that, teacher may reveal the hidden truth. It is a long-term process. Knowledge is not one-day process. Knowing the God, Sri Krishna, it is not overnight. The moment we finish 12th chapter, we can't say we are all great bhaktas. It takes lives of sadhana. Ataitadapya shaktosi kartum udyogam sarvakarma palatyagam tatakuru yatatmavan. Sri Krishna says, even some places it is a company of a wise people is very hard to get. First of all, most of us, we do not have a thirst for knowing the higher things. Among, even if you want to know, in many places, if you are in some Middle Eastern countries or caught up in Africa or some place, and day-to-day living itself is tough. Where is an opportunity to seek for a knowledge? How can I find a wise person? Nowhere in my life. It is very difficult. Even if you can't find a teacher, you are longing for that one. Sri Krishna says, Ataitadapya, you can't find a teacher. And suppose you are in the remote part of Australia. You are in Uluru, for example, middle of nowhere, nearest town is 300 kilometers away. I have gone there to make money. I have gone there to make my living. So, even if I want to know, there is no wise person. Shri Krishna says, in that situation, as an offering to Lord, whatever you are doing as an offering to the Lord. I don't have, pray to the God. I don't have, my situation has brought me here. I don't have any guide in my life. Whatever little I know, I do that one, it is an offering to you. And sarva karma palatyagam tatakuru yatatmavan. And say, offer everything, whatever you are doing, for the Lord, and pray to God that may you come across a right teacher who will guide you to get the knowledge. Without so, Shri Krishna here, bhakti, he talks again and again, without knowledge, bhakti is not possible. Without knowledge, bhakti is not possible. For bhakti, to get the knowledge, without teacher, it is not possible. Shri Krishna talks about in the 12th shloka, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnana dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyaga tyaga shanti anantaram. Shri Krishna says the prime requirement is best is knowledge. Instead of only seeking the material prosperity, better is getting the knowledge. Knowledge lasts. Knowledge comes with us. Knowledge comes with us beyond our life. Your material wealth stays here. Higher than your material wealth, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Jnana, thirst for knowledge, seek the knowledge, study of the scriptures, it is better. Better than only go after material prosperity. So, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa, striving for the knowledge is better. I ask students to come to face-to-face class. I ask students to come to retreat. Why? I want to give more. If students are saying, sorry sir, I will come only online, sorry, weekends I can't come, I don't want your extra time, it is my time, I want to chill out. If that one, no interest in knowledge, then Sri Krishna, abhyasa is not possible. Without, I talked about last week, the one who has done the swadhyaya and tapas, that person becomes an eloquent speaker, able to communicate, able to dig deep within and bring out the knowledge, talk to others. Shreyo hi jnana abhyasa, the swadhyaya and tapas, for the knowledge is better. When you have the knowledge, jnana dhyana vishishyate. Meditation is possible only with the knowledge. Closing the eyes is not meditation. Only when you hear great things, contemplating on that one, fixing the mind on that thought is better. Meditation without knowledge is not possible. Closing the eyes is not possible. Meditation cannot be done in the open market as it is sold in the market. Meditation class, come and close your eyes. Not that one. Without knowledge it is not possible. Dhyanat karma, when you meditate, when you knowledge, when you get a knowledge, there are some relevant things and irrelevant things. You should able to, through the meditation, filter out irrelevant things which are not relevant to your life. Take on only the relevant out of the knowledge. When the relevant things are synthesized, your karma, dhyanat karma palatyaga, you are able to do nishkama karma, the selfless work. Always I am working for me. I want $1 extra. I want for superannuation bit more. Always what is for me and what is more for my family, and only selfish. All through we are selfish. All through, if you want to live for others without meditation, without synthesizing the knowledge, you can't offer your service for others. Karma palatyagam. Why I have to do nishkama karma? I am happy, I am working for a corporate, they pay me tons, I am so happy. Sri Krishna says, if you are working for yourself, there is no peace of mind. I can pretend that I am very happy, I can put out a happy face in Facebook, but Sri Krishna says there is no peace. When you start living your life and your living becomes easy, there is a peace in your life. If you want happiness, peace, contentment, joy in your life, there is no option but to do service. Whole humanity is one family. Vasudeva kutumbakam. Whole earth is one family. Even animals have right to live. All beings have a right to live. When you are enriched, what is the advantage of acquiring the knowledge? I see the presence of Lord everywhere. I can feel the pain and suffering of other people. If I am living for myself, I say, I work and I earn and I enjoy. I don't care what happens to you. When I start meditating, acquiring the knowledge, I can feel the pulse of others. I can feel the pain of other beings. I can feel the pain of other co-travelers. I can feel the pain, and one who can feel the pain of others alone gets the peace of mind. God gets revealed in that person. God that gets revealed, and Sri Krishna talks about next sloka from 13 onwards. He talks about what are the 40 qualities of a bhakta. You call yourself a devotee. I am a devotee of that Lord. I am this God, this God. He talks about doesn't matter what religion, what faith you have. Sri Krishna says These are the 40 qualities of a devotee. If a person has all these qualities, is fit to be called as a devotee. If we do not have these qualities, it is only in my CV that I am a devotee, but you are only fooling yourself. Shri Krishna says you need to acquire these 40 qualities. 40 qualities to be called as a devotee. He starts with Adveshta Sarvabhutanam
Tveshta sarvabhutanam
Maitra Karuna Evacha
mitra karune vacha
Nirmamo Nirahankara
namo nirahankara
Samadukka Sukakshami.
dukkha sukakshami.
Shri Krishna starts with, repeat again, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam
Tveshta sarvabhutanam
Maitra Karuna Evacha
mitra karune vacha
Nirmamo Nirahankara
namo nirahankara
Samadukka Sukakshami.
dukkha sukakshami.
In the first chapter, first sloka, in the 13th one, he talks about 7 qualities of a devotee. Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, no grudge, animosity against anyone. No animosity. People say, even if I die, I won't forget you. That much of grudge is there, and here he talks about no animosity, no grudge against anyone. Maitra, very friendly character. In Patanjali talks about Maitra, Karuna, Mudita, Upekshana, Sukha, Dukkha, Punya, Apunya, Vishayanam, Bhavanartha, Chitta Prasadanam. Maitri, these qualities of a devotee, very friendly person. Very friendly person, and Ramachandra in Ramayana talked about so friendly, always had smile on his lips. Always smile. Shri Krishna always described in Mahabharata, always Smita Mukha, always having a smile. Ramachandra always smile. Maitra. When you have the smile, other people feel like talking to you. If I am have a grumpy face, nobody wants to talk to me. I have a grumpy face. This person has a grumpy face, not to talk. When you have a smiley face and a cheerful face, people feel like talking to you, make friendship with you. Karuna evacha, always compassion. I talked about the energy in us. It expands as it starts moving up. One energy, the same energy as an anger, same energy as a lust, same energy as a selfish energy, same energy as a kama. When it is synthesized, it moves up into become prema. Prema, it becomes a karuna, compassion. It becomes a compassion. It becomes a bhakti. Karuna, compassion for the suffering. Maitri Mudita Karuna. Karuna means compassion for people in need. People are suffering. Nirmamo, another quality of a devotee, never regards anything as his or her own. It is not mine. Everything belongs to Lord. I am just a servant of the Lord. It talks about in the Ishavasya Upanishad, Ishavasya idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagatam tena tektena bunjita magrada kasya siddhanam. What is mine? Things were there before me. World will be there after me. World is now. So I am only a transient. Only it belongs to one who is there all the time. Everything belongs to him. Why I should say this is mine? Nirmama, not to claim. Everything belongs to him. Offer everything to him and be free and enjoy. Nirmama, nirahankara. No arrogance. If I am successful in any area, no arrogance and no show off. And nirmamo nirahankara Samadukka Sukha, balanced in good time and bad time. Balanced mind in good and bad time. Not to go overboard when things go as planned or go into depression when things are not going bad. Kshami, big heart to pardon. Ramachandra says, even Ravana now comes and apologizes, I will forgive him. The able to forgive the bitterest of the enemy if that person changes his mind. Kshami. Kshami is another quality of a devotee. We'll delve on these ones. Each word needs lot of explanation. We'll touch upon in the coming classes. From the 11th chapter, repeat after me. Ateitadapyashaktosi kartum udyogamaashrita sarvakarma palatyagam tatakuru yatatmavan shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyaga Tyaga Shanti Anantaram Adveshta Sarvabhutanam Maitra Karuna Evacha Nirmamo Nirahankara Samadukka Sukakshami Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum